Well, anyways, what I was going to say.
For dessert.
For the dessert.
Okay, so let us know what you think about the meat and potatoes. And those of you stick around.
All right, so here's some dessert. The director of This Means War, his name is McG. He's got a full name.
I saw it on the thing. It said McG, and I was like,
I've never seen that before, but he's got a full name.
Is that like J-Lo? I mean, come on.
But he directed the.
But that's a name I could remember.
He directed both Charlie's Angels movies.
You're right, he did. That's where I saw the name before.
Was it?
Because I do like the Charlie Angels movies.
And Terminator Salvation he also directed, which was Terminator 4.
4.
Yeah, with Christian Bale.
Yes. I love the Terminator series.
Yes, I do. I love the Terminator series. Now, the other guy...
What I want to say is something that I recognized right away. Now, I don't know the guy's name, but I said, he played Captain Kirk in the new Star Trek.
Right, Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Chris Pine did play Captain Kirk. And here's something else fun. Tom Hardy, or he also played in, what was that, Unstoppable with Denzel Washington, the train movie.
Oh, that was a great movie.
I didn't see that.
Oh my, we got to.
I saw bits. I take that back. I saw bits and pieces of it.
That was a good movie.
I saw bits and pieces of it.
We will critique that sometime.
But Chris Pine, he's the new Captain Kirk. In my opinion, one of the best Star Trek films. I know there's going to be a lot of Trekkies saying stuff about me, saying you're crazy, man. But
it's one of your favorites of all of them.
It had the best action out of all of them.
But you said Wrath of Khan was.
I would have to say Wrath of Khan is right up there next to it. Right up there with it.
We'll do a Star Trek.
We'll do a Star Trek thing
series
too.
At some point.
Now Tom Hardy, who I regard as one of the great. Don't consider him one of the Hardy Boys either. Right, not one of the Hardy Boys. I consider him one of the great newcomers. Well, he's not really a newcomer. He's been around for about 10 years now.
Finally getting his dues.
Yeah, but he's really coming around. Christopher Nolan has been using him. He was in Inception. He was the English guy.
Didn't see that.
He was in Bronson.
Never saw
Charlie
it.
Bronson.
Never saw it. Didn't hear it. Hear about it.
Never seen Charlie Bronson.
No.
What do you want, Charlie? Which was the movie was called Bronson, not Charles Bronson. Bronson, who is Britain's most well-known criminal. He's been in prison just about his whole life.
I have a degree in history. I don't remember the name.
But anyways, that movie was directed by Nicholas Winding Refn.
Who played Bane?
Bane. He is going to be Bane.
Gonna be Bane, yeah. Now he's gonna be the little
Knight.
Bane. That's when we were talking before on one of the other critiques.
Right.
I was like,
he packed down the pounds and he
Yeah.
buffed up for that role. So it's not out yet.
Guy.
Right. What is it? June 2nd? I think it's
Today is June
2nd.
For those of you
Dark
who don't know.
Knight Rises comes out in July.
Oh, so we got a month. I can't wait.
So we got a month for the new Batman. I'm real excited about that. Also, Christian Bale's in that. We were just talking about him.
And when you said Chris Pine?
Chris Pine?
Yeah. And when the first time I thought, I says, wouldn't that be funny? Wait a minute. Who was the captain before Captain Kirk? Was it? Oh, Pike, not Pine.
Christopher Pike.
Not Pine.
But
that would have been funny.
Right,
in the TV series.
In the TV series,
you know,
which was played by
he was
Jeffrey
in the
Hunter.
motorized wheelchair.
Right, but he was in the pilot though.
He was in the pilot.
Yeah, and Jeffrey Hunter played him. I don't know if you guys. I'm a John Wayne fan. He was in The Searchers. He played Jesus in King of Kings. He died not too long after the pilot of Star Trek came out, didn't he?
I think so.
I think he passed away.
Because William Shatner was not their first
No, he was
pick.
not the first. He was not the first captain of the Enterprise.
Bones.
Jim. But lots of exciting stuff, fun stuff.
Captain, we just can't get her going. How do you know they didn't invent this?
How do we know he didn't invent the thing?
There you go. He does such great impressions. I love
Admiral.
Admiral.
Never called me here. It's more Star Trek, sorry guys.
Sorry. We kind of have similar.
You got anything to add?
Just on the side notes, because you know I don't know much about the desserts part. The only thing I know is I just can't say enough how much I really like Chelsea Handler in there.
Yeah.
I really thought, because I think she made it.
And her show.
I think she rounded out the movie better, I think. Yeah. And I really liked the action scenes. I really liked one of the scenes, when they, because have you ever done the paintball?
No, I came close a few
hurts like
times.
Crazy when you get hit. But when one of them takes her, because she's too safe, because he's the safe guy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's the safe one.
Right.
He takes
and
her
the
out
other one is the wild, ruckus, the womanizer. The womanizer, put it that way.
Right.
The one-night stander, the...
Chris Pine.
Yeah. The one with all the... He's the player.
Right.
He's the player.
The player.
And so the safe one, because they're hearing everything going on, he's like, I'm going to show her I'm not safe. So he takes her to the paintball. This huge arena where there's all these people. And he just, because he has a license to kill, he took out everybody.
He was John Ramboing everybody in this arena.
And she's trying to get started. She couldn't even get her gun to get round up. And he's killed everybody pretty much.
He's doing flips, jumping behind obstacles.
Awesome. It was awesome. It was a really cool scene. I'm laughing because I've done it, and I'm like, oh my God. And everybody's then they're going, it's just a game. It's just a game. And
the children are crying, it's just a game.
Yeah, he puts a big old grenade inside.
What was it, like a big purple grenade just
and because the blood. Yeah, not the blood, but the paint splatters to represent the blood and everything. Right. And then Reese Witherspoon comes down at the end, and the only thing he said to her before they started, just don't point it at me.
Right.
And then, so of course, you know what's going to happen. They're standing next. She goes, I just couldn't get it going, and it's pointing right at him. And she, point blank range, knocks him in. Jewels. And he's like, oh, I'm okay. I liked that scene. There were a couple scenes I really liked, but that was one of them.
Right.
But predictable.
Right.
But that was all.
That was it. That's all.
And I really liked Reese. In case you didn't know, you weren't a Reese fan. Reese played in Legally Blonde. That's probably one of the more. I actually like those movies, but I don't like those movies in general. But I did like Legally Blonde and Legally Blonde 2.
Cutesy.
Yeah, and I usually don't like those. I think it was because of the Chihuahua.
The Chihuahua?
Mm-hmm. His name was Bruiser. I have a Bruiser. I'll show you one day when we do the Legally Blonde critique.
Right.
He looks just like Bruiser, but I named him Bruiser before I saw the movie. That's the fact I want to let you know.
Okay. So from Kelly and Lyle, this is Real Time, and this concludes our broadcast.
Kelly.
I'm Lyle. And this concludes our broadcast day. Click.